The confessions have started. Zita, in one of her lives on TikTok, actually was answering a question about the reactions of her parents, because I think she was one of the persons who said that their parents does not know that she was going to Big Brother Nigeria house. I can imagine that feeling when you don't know where your kid is, but you're turning on the TV and then maybe your friends are calling you, I saw your daughter on TV, and then you're like, are you kidding me? I don't know what you're talking about. And lo and behold, your daughter is actually right in front of you, right on the TV. And that's exactly what happens with you and your parents if there's a breakdown of law and order or breakdown of communications amongst you two. A situation where the only thing that happens between you two, your parents will be thinking you're out doing prostitution, whereas you're trying to meet ends meet or catch up with something. You know, it comes with the communications that you probably may have had in the past, or the kinds of things that have happened in the past in the house that would be fueling that kind of thought. In this particular interview, not necessarily interview, she was on live and she was just answering questions randomly. And people were asking her about the reactions of her parents when she returned. And in one of the reactions, she said her mom actually thought that she was prostituting when she mentioned that she was in a hotel where they put them right after she got evicted from the house. You know, so you would think that why would a mom be thinking along those lines when her daughter is out of the house? Why would she be thinking that? Why? She's in a hotel. Well, why can't she be in a hotel on her own? If really that's what she wants, why would it be about prostitution? I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So I needed to watch this video yourself and let me hear exactly what you think.
Like, not even my parents. Just cause it's not just what they call me. They call me, you know, that what the fuck. And he's like, I'm a celebrity. It was crazy. I feel like he was so proud. You know, that what the fuck. And he's like, I'm a celebrity. And then he turns around and he's like, do you know? And he's talking to the staff. You don't know Zita? You don't know her? You don't know my daughter? She was crazy. I feel like he was so proud. The fact that I won the HOH twice. He was,
father is proud of her.
Right for him. You know how parents are like with what they call it? Z and open mouth laugh. What's your own? Ha 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 ha. I'm finna laugh my ass out, bitch. You're gonna piss me off, motherfucker. Anyways, as I was saying before the cockroach interrupted, I'm still kissing you because I would love to kill anybody that pisses me off. It's like Shelly from Love Island. She's Michelle. Yeah, that kind of vibe. Anyway, so I get there, right? And my dad is more so, right? And then we get to the reception, right? And he's still talking to Zita. You don't know my daughter? You don't know Zita? What's Zita? What now? Sorry if you know Yoruba. He's basically saying, you know what? You voted now? And then you vote. It was crazy. And then we just went to chill and check out that thing with Shah because he's trying to. Shah, I'll take you guys there soon, like the hotel, so just to advertise and show off. But then they were, like, they're still constructing some things in certain places, right? So we're just seeing it, and I was thinking, like, oh my God, like, things have gone so far since I left the house, right? You get, see me, this is how I wanted to do YouTube video, and I was supposed to gist one gist, but because I just keep gisting, and another gist just comes, right? Because gist is eternal, right? I forgot again. Anyway, so went to the part of the place now that they're constructing upstairs in the hotel, like we're just chilling and gisting. But I could just see the demeanor change, you guys. My dad was just beaming with what's the word? Pride. And then next thing, my uncle came to the when I reach mommy's gist, I'll reach mommy's gist. Anyways, chat. So when I go upstairs now, my uncle now came to this just to lodge at the hotel now, randomly, and his friend and all of that. That's why my dad just opened the window. It just said, I'm not gonna say them. XXX. You don't know who is here? Is this one okay? Sister is upstairs. Come on, Sister. My shit. Anyways, I left there and yeah, back to hi Denari. Hey, Bellumi, hi my love. I've replied you now. Can I rest? Thank you. Anyway, so my mom My mom's one is, I don't know if I want to get into it publicly. I'm trying to see how I'll put it that's not weird, right? So if I haven't said it already, she actually never watched the show even while I was there, because she genuinely feels like Big Brother Nigeria is like gangbang. Like they're just having is a whole orgy house or something like that. Like that was the world painted it like in her own part of the world. I don't know if you guys get me, Sha. But so she never watched it, right? And I don't know why you probably say my mom is a dickiness or something like that. I don't know if I ever give that vibe, but she's not. She's very much so. You can never, if I tell you what she is, you will just very know what you're expecting. Anyways, so yeah, right. What happened? Okay, so I got home. Oh, mind you, she didn't understand the fact that when you leave the Big Brother house, like they can't get in contact, like you can't come home immediately. She thought as you're leaving, right, you just come home. So when I told her I'm in a hotel somewhere, Mom said, they finally got me. Wow, this girl's not being a show, Papa. Wow, beautiful. I had to explain, there's media around, After that, I left home, I went home, right? And then I got home, and then I got home first, right? And then she came. I said, Mommy, welcome back. Mind you, this is like 3 months of not seeing her, right? And then I opened the door and I'm like, Mommy, hi, it's your daughter, hi. Hello to you too. Anyways, and she's like, she just like, And then she went to sit down at the dining table. Then, thank God my brother was there, so he's like a buffer, right? He's taking it. Anyways.
So that's what happens really when there's a breakdown of law. How do I say breakdown of law and order? Breakdown of communications between a daughter, a father, a parent, as the case may be. That's exactly what happens. Because again, why would a dad be excited for her daughter? And then the mom is not as excited as the daughter because again, she doesn't believe in what they're doing on TV. And speaking of what they do and what they believe or not believe on TV, I don't know if you've seen a man of God, not the one about Bbnaija I showed you of. So a man of God who was speaking ill about the Bbnaija show. And he referred to the show as a show that promotes pornography. And I was really stunned by that. I'm going to bring you that particular report. It was just, he was preaching about something else and then jumped into it and said a little bit about it and then, ran with the conversations around it. I don't think at this point, pastors should leave Big Brother alone. There's so much to preach about. They should continue their prosperity preaching, preach about salvation, preach about the government and its economy, preach about other things. They should just leave Big Brother alone because I don't think there's any pastor I have seen that supports or promotes anything about Big Brother because they feel it's a bad thing. They think it's a bad thing. I try to give this analogy about Big Brother to be like a school. Yeah. You send your kid to a school and you don't follow them to that school, right? And in that school, you are not there. The only time you have a conversation with them, thank God for phones, is only when you talk to them on the phone. They don't tell you everything that happens to them in school. They don't tell you about their emotional wants, their emotional need, how emotionally deranged, starved that they are, because you didn't even teach them that. So they don't think you are the right person to even be talked to. So they go to school and then they learn all the things that they need to learn. Some of them don't learn at all. Some of them drop out of school. Some of them fall like a pack of cards. Some of them go wayward. And then when they come back home empty-handed. And then it happens that you are now angry that you send them all the monies in the world, you send them to school, pay their school fees, and at the end of the day, they don't seem to amount to anything. They don't seem to amount to the things that you send them for. then you become angry and become saddened. Now, is it the school that made them that way, or you as the parent that made them that way? Who is to blame? Is it the kid that you are to blame, the school you are to blame, or you, the parent, you are to blame in this sense? That's exactly what Big Brother is. Big Brother does not in any way show or tell you when you come, fuck for TV. When you come, kiss for TV. When you come, knack for TV. When you come, tangle with somebody, ship with somebody. It doesn't do that. But people, human beings, come there and express themselves the way that possible that they can. Then you now blame the show. Instead of blaming the personalities that made it the way it is, you're now blaming the show. Does that make any sense to you? So same thing with school. Do you blame the school? The school provided the environment, provided the buildings, provided the lecturers, and everything for the kid to survive in that environment, right? After that survival, after school, you are not blaming the school for how your kid has turned out. No, like I'm trying to understand why you blame the school. Like, so when people say Big Brother show I cringe with all sense of responsibility. Like, they don't understand the concept, and they would always want to say, Big Brother, is this not supposed to be advising? I will do that video separately. Maybe I will do that maybe today or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Okay, maybe tomorrow, since it's on a Sunday, and it was a pastor that preached about it, maybe we can have a thing to talk about regarding that. Because, I think at this point, what they call him, Big Brother, pastors should leave Big Brother out of their discussions or their preaching, please. God bless you.